Oh, don't make it big. Oh, hey, look. Someone already came in. Cream cheese sandwich. Oh, Blargman, 69. Mike.
Oh,
Mike
there
the
you go.
professor.
I still haven't. Did you listen to
Yes.
his? You
Actually,
did?
yes, I did. I went.
I started it and then I got friggin' interrupted. I was trying to listen to it in the background at work and I got interrupted too many
Uh,
times and I just kept hitting pause and play and pause and play. I got to like sit down and
man.
it's yeah it's actually a lot better than what I was expecting. So
Yeah, no, I
not
watched, I
no no
listened the
yeah
crap
yeah
out of it.
yeah. Yeah, I don't mean anything bad by it, but yeah, it was definitely a lot better than I was expecting. So
Mm-hmm.
I definitely needed to give it more attention, and I was just
I
interrupted
was,
way too much.
I listened to, fuck, two, three episodes? I don't know. I
Hmm.
listened to a handful of them.
Hmm.
So that worked out. Cream cheese. Are you there, blog? We're talking about listening to your American Nuck Radio. But yeah, they're very insightful group of people there chit chatting. I was
Hmm.
listening to one of them, and they had some old guy that came on like a vet, and he was like a hater. Like he was funny. He just hated everyone apparently, and just he didn't have a nice opinion or anything nice to say about anything. It was pretty funny here listening to
Those,
that
yeah,
guy.
those people piss me off though. It's like go somewhere else.
Yeah, his radio show is definitely more political and more informative than ours is.
Hmm.
Our
Oh,
little
oh yeah, for sure. That's why I figured, oh shit, I need to give it a lot
step
more
up our
attention.
game. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, no, I just need to. Yeah, as far as listening to it, I need to give his podcast a lot more attention because it's not something it's not for a casual listener by any means. Yeah, it's definitely more involved.
yeah, no, definitely. And they take in callers and stuff. I was tempted to call. I don't know what time they go live at though, so I was like sitting there because I was listening to it on Saturday because I was like
Hmm.
maybe I can catch them while they're live, but the website on my phone is confusing and hard. It just didn't work out right. And I noticed I kept clicking on links for different days, but it would keep giving me the same MP3 for the previous one I listened to.
Oh.
So I only got to listen to like 3 or 4 of them, but I mean that's a few hours worth of listening, because I think
Hmm.
they're like 15 minutes. One thing I will say that I hated was the commercials. Like I liked listening to you guys talking, but damn, when I get 2 to 5 minutes of you guys talking, and then like 3, 4 minutes of commercials, I kept getting mad at the commercials.
Yeah,
Not you guys.
gotta pay the bills,
Yeah,
right?
no, I understand why they're there.
Yeah,
I was just mad, anyways.
right.
So I guess we could talk first thing. Have you seen the 1080 pricing
Of the Founders Edition or
of
the
the old one?
aftermarket ones?
Aftermarket ones are out already.
I've seen some Gigabyte listed. There's one on Newegg, or at least there was the other day. I think it was 649 for the Gigabyte. It had 3 fans on it. It said auto notify. It wasn't even taking a pre-order, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I did see that. It was cheaper than the Founders Edition, which I think is still kind of weird, but I suppose we'll get used to it. That
Mm-hmm.
the found yeah, but yeah.
The MSI 980 Ti is only 579 right now.
Here's the Gigabyte GTX 1080 is 649.
It's not popping up at Newegg for me. But I will say this: I do have something in my cart right now, and I've been thinking about buying it. 299
Hmm.
for an Xbox One, Gears of War,
I saw
um,
that.
another game, and Halo 5. And I'm thinking about it because it comes with Halo 5 already, and it's only $300. So I've been thinking about
I,
getting that, but I didn't. But yeah, no. Anyways, obviously the 1080 is just I just searched it up in Newegg, and all that's coming up are 980s. Like I don't even see the 1080. How do you see? Okay,
oh,
GeForce 1000s. Let's do that. Okay, here we go. 1085. Okay, I see the Gigabyte one coming soon. Yeah, and
and earlier it had a price of 649 on it when I first saw it.
okay. So these are $700. If you're not getting it from Newegg, it's $800. I've seen it listed for on the internet, but that was before Newegg had it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Before Newegg had it and Nvidia was sold out, there was websites selling them for 800 freaking dollars,
I believe
and that
that.
that's insane.
Yeah,
That's
and this Gigabyte one, it only has a single 8 pin PCI Express power. So I was kind of thinking these different designs were going to have more power delivery,
well,
but
I
this
think
one's
I
still
think that Gigabyte one.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna take the reference board off that. Yeah, it says Nvidia on the board.
Oh,
It's
okay,
just
okay,
it's
that's
a
it.
reference board with the fucking the cooler on it. So I think that's
Yeah,
what they're doing with those.
okay, that makes sense.
They
That's
haven't
not
come
their
out with their
design.
custom stuff yet. I guess their custom PCBs, which will happen whenever they decide to do it. I have no idea, but yeah, they're outrageous pricing, man. Way too expensive. Get a 980 Ti for 150 bucks less. I mean, the 1080 is nice and all, and I guess if you have the
Hmm.
150, buy it, you know. But if you don't want to spend that 150, a 980 Ti will do just fine. Um,
Oh yeah, it's pretty powerful. The
yeah.
980 Ti
The
is.
1080 is good, and the have you seen the 1070 now? Because we didn't get to talk about it
Yep,
since.
yep. I've seen the 1070. That's pretty impressive for the price. That is.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised because it's what 37. Is it 379 or no? It's three. Yeah, 379, right? Or is it 429?
Right now, I think it's 429, like on Video's website. Yeah, one of my friends was telling me he's like, I just bought a 1080 for $400 off Nvidia, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you have no
Yeah,
idea what you're talking about because it's
yeah.
not.
That
Nvidia's not going to sell that card for $400 on their website. There's no way.
not
He's
not
probably thinking
now.
he's probably thinking of the 1070. He probably pre-ordered a 1070 or
Yeah,
something.
the 1070 probably.
Yeah, I don't even think the 1070 was going to be $400 though.
I don't think so either. I don't.
So I don't know what the hell he was doing. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. Don't wait for the board partners to come out with like their custom PCBs, custom coolers, all the good stuff. Oh,
But if
my
you already
earphones.
yeah, if you already have a 980 Ti though, I wouldn't get a 1080.
Dude, even if you have a 980, I wouldn't get a 1080.
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. No.
End of this year, using 290X is still a great card.
Oh, that's a great card. That is.
What was it say? I guess we can hop in since we're on GPU stuff. Have you seen the stuff about the GTX 480?
Or the RX for
RX
it.
480, yeah. GTX, I don't know
The
what the fuck I was
the
thinking.
price is
So didn't
insane. If it does what it says it's going to do, that is a fantastic
$200?
price. Yeah.
Yeah, $200 budget card. That's pretty freaking intense. I'm looking up Nvidia right now to see what they're charging for their. Is it shop? Do I click on shop to see what they're charging for their 1070s?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that 480, man. Let me pull up the thing so we can read off. Right here, you pull it up and read off some specs. I'm gonna look out in here. And what are the pricing at? Like 199 or something? 199,
Yeah,
189?
199 for you mean the 480,
Yeah,
right?
the 480.
Yeah. Yeah, the 480 is going to come in at 199, and they're claiming 2306 shaders, but their shaders and CUDA cores they're not equal.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so yeah, they're way different. But we're looking at 4 or 8 gig of GDDR5. I imagine the 199 is going to be the 4 gig version, and the 8 gig version is probably going to be higher than 199. But yeah, if it does what it says it's going to do, and this is the 14 nanometer as well too, so they were able to get down to 14 nanometers. It is still like at the end of this year is what I'm thinking that they were talking about the release date. So we're still kind of a ways off. We're still a good 5 months away before
Yeah.
we even see this. So it's hard to say when. If Nvidia does any price drops when this card comes out, I wonder how relevant, or if 199 is still going to be a good price. Because what if the 9 or the 1060 comes out at 199 and they both hit the same?
Who's the
Performance?
480X aimed to compete with as far as performance goes? The 1070 is what
Yeah,
they're saying, right? We
yeah,
saw
I
it running
think
Doom with a playable frame rate. However, on a single card, don't expect to max out games. So they're
Mhm.
saying the 1070 is still better. So it'll be right under the 1070 for about half the price.
Mhm.
So that's the thing, though. I mean, you compare it to a 970. Then this is still substantially cheaper than a 970.
Yeah, as long as they're not full of shit.
Even a 960, this is better than a 960 and roughly the same price. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? I mean, how much can you get a 960 for?
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
I bought a refurbished one for 170.
Yeah, I've seen them in that range with a mail-in rebate.
I
New,
don't, yeah,
new, yeah.
I don't count mail-in rebates though.
I hate mail-in rebates.
They're a bunch of shit. I don't
know
do
that-
those. They don't count for shit. In fact, two of the companies I've got them from never even sent me my rebate. I just
Yeah, that
never
happens
got
a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they piss me off.
Mhm.
They're worthless. I think they do that as a ploy to try to
Okay.
get you to buy it.
It's still a $200 card, 960, anywhere from 189 to 215 to 179 for like the super lower end ones. You know what I mean? 169 for a refurbished model,
Mhm.
219. So this is gonna be cheaper than the 960, and I'm pretty sure it'll eat a 960 when it comes to performance.
Oh, I'm
the
sure,
480,
yeah.
Because honestly, the 380X is pretty damn good too for how cheap that card is as well.
I haven't used one of them. You've used one. They're real good.
No, it's based off the 285.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
see what you're going with. Okay, okay.
So I mean, well, you can literally just do your comparisons like that. Like the R7 360 was comparable to the 265. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's basically the same as that. I mean, obviously there was minor improvements here and there for it, but yeah, I'm fairly excited with it. I can't find the pricing on Nvidia for fucking. They're only showing 980 Ti's, so they're hoping to see at least GDR5X on there, GDDR5X. We need to find a shortened term. I think Nvidia's starting to just call it G5 for graphics RAM. Yeah, just G5.
Okay, G5.
Mm-hmm. Cooler Master after buying. Okay, so one of the people who didn't send me mine was either Corsair or Cooler Master. I can't remember which one. No, Cooler Master sent me theirs. Corsair didn't. That's what it was. Corsair never sent me one, and I can't remember what the other company was that didn't send it either. But yeah, Cooler Master honored theirs, which you are right there. I got mine from buying a Cooler Master Ceton 120V.
Oh yeah, okay.
So the 4 gigs is good enough though for a 1080p card.
Hmm.
4 gigs is enough on a 480. That's good. That's nice. I could do with that. And I'm hoping they do go for the G5X. We're gonna call it G5 from now on. It's also gonna have HDMI 2.0. Isn't there a higher HDMI than HDMI 2.0?
I thought 2.0 was as high as they've gotten so far. I could be wrong, but
Okay, no, they're just gonna be using GDDR5. They're not using the 5X.
Oh, they're not using 5X.
Apparently
Okay.
not. No. Which meh, but
Then-
it's also their lower end card. You
Yeah,
gotta remember that
yeah.
the 480 is not going to be there because they bumped it down now. It used to be, the 290X was like the highest end single GPU solution they offered. Now it's the Fury. You know what I mean? So it goes the Fury Nano, and the Fury X, and then the 390X and 390, and then the 280. So it looks like maybe this time they're only going to come out with maybe a 470. I don't even know if a 460 will exist, or if it does, it's going to be kind of taking the place of that 250X. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think they're moving their whole lineup down one bracket because as of right now, the 390 isn't even considered anything near their topper end because they have the Furies and Fury X's, as well as the 390X. So the 480 is coming in relatively low on the spectrum, as far as their stuff, and not to mention, I mean, though it is priced around the same. What was the release for a 280X and a 380?
Shoot.
Roughly $200, $170 to $250.
I would guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would guess it was probably in there. It was under 250. Yeah.
Which the 280X was a really good card for its price. Very good.
Oh yeah, for that money, yeah.
All right, so the first one I have up is your motherboard with onboard GPU. I thought that was pretty fucking sweet.
I know. What do you think of that? I think you can't quite tell the form factor here, but
It looks
de-
like
it's-
standard ATX.
Yeah, I was gonna guess even it might even be small enough to be a MATX, but I think this would be really cool if they made like a water block that covered the CPU there, covered the GPU, and covered the. I mean, I think that would be.
Well, do
kinda
you know
like
what they're making these for? Probably laptops.
Yeah,
because
laptops
one-
or I'm thinking those all-in-ones that go behind the monitor. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I sent you one of the links is where they're saying they're going to be dropping their 1080Ms. It's not going to exist. How they had the 980M, the
Yep.
750 Ti-M, the 780 Ti-M, and the 860M. They're dropping those, and they're just going to give full 1000 series GPUs for laptops and
Yep.
portable devices that they're making graphics for. They're no longer going to be doing like little sideshows. So maybe this is a design because look at the layout. If you look at the layout, this doesn't look like you can put it into a standard computer case.
No, it's got.
See the
yeah.
I/O layouts on the side,
Yeah.
which is where the
And-
laptop usually has the I/O layout on.
Yeah, because we got it on this. Yeah, on the sides and that little bit on the back there.
Yep, and
Yeah.
then
it would be an interesting case. I think it would have to be behind a monitor or
Yeah, I think
built into a monitor, or this is going to be a laptop.
yeah, because you could see the layout, how they have the USBs in the back with the HDMI in the back. That's generally how laptops do it. Some USB ports and headphone jacks on the right-hand side, along
right-hand
with the
side,
Ethernet.
yep.
And then the rear by the GPU, I would believe that would be the power, which the rear left is usually, once again, rear left or rear right is where they put the power plug. So that looks exactly like a setup for a whatchamacallit, a laptop.
That's a
But
good idea.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. I mean, that's going to be an extremely hot and powerful laptop. I mean, when you throw a full-size GPU in there, obviously, I think they're going to downclock it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
They
I'm
have
sure. Yeah, I'm
that
sure
thing will
they're gonna
thermal
downclock.
throttle like a bitch. That thing's going to be running at like 90 degrees C inside of a
yeah.
laptop. I mean, you could already see... Oh, wait, he's saying wow. The only vendor, I don't know what you said WoW to because I wasn't paying attention. Do you guys think of AMD's laptop's desktop solution? What do we think about AMD's laptop desktop? What is that? Laptop desktop solution. What does that mean? Are you talking about the laptop that plugs into a external video card box? Because we already ragged on that for like 30 minutes a few episodes ago. We were talking hella shit on that. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't that cool. It wasn't that good of an idea. And
Yeah,
it
I
was a
think
little too
I
late to
think
the game.
yeah. I think that might be what he's referring to because that's the only thing I can think about is the laptop that plugs into the desktop graphics card.
And how fucking expensive and impractical it would
Oh,
be. You know what I mean?
man.
On top
Yeah.
of buying the GPU, the $300 or $400 box and a power supply to put in it. Like I mean, and then carry that box around with your laptop that already costs like $1,500. I mean that's a bit too much. If Nvidia gets this right, they might be pushing AMD all the way out of the laptop market on the high end. Because
Mhm.
obviously, if you got a 1070 and a 1080 inside your laptop, it's going to cost more than $1,000. You know what I mean? Because it's
Oh
going to
yeah.
have more than an i5 in it, i5, i7 at least. He was talking about that. Sorry, I missed the video. Oh yeah, no worries at all, man. But yeah, we ranted about how we just thought it was very impractical. But if AMD gets this, they're going to push AMD out of the, or if Nvidia gets this, they're going to push AMD out of that high-end laptop market, which they already kind of have. I mean,
Mhm.
how many high-end AMD laptops do you see out there?
There's not very many.
So I mean, but AMD will still control the lower end with their APUs,
Mhm.
because everybody loves a good APU. But yeah, that's awesome. I thought that was really cool. What is your Pascal one? GP 102 for the next gen Titan.
Oh yeah, it's some speculation. Well, let's see. This is a leak. Yeah, this is a leak and a rumor. So this is not. I mean, this is not set in stone.
This is
But
smoke and mirrors.
yeah, they think we think we've seen the GP 102, which is going to be the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess they're calling it GP 102 400, which is going to be the Titan. And if they repeat the same thing like the 900 series, this will be the 1080 Ti when they disable. Let me make sure that I am right here. Yes, the 980 Ti and the GTX Titan X had the same. They both had GM 200s, and they were both had the same die size and the same transistor count. It was just the SMM count was less on the 980 Ti to bring it down on CUDA cores. So
Mm-hmm.
this could be a shot of the 1080 Ti or Titan,
Titan.
whatever they call it, Titan 10, whatever they decide to call it. But this could be interesting. So this is what I am waiting for, the 1080 Ti.
Yeah, exactly. That's what. Yeah. So how do you feel? We didn't get to talk about. How do you feel about the new Broadwell chips now that they're out and been bench tested? Have you seen the benchmarks?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
I,
god,
yeah.
not happy.
Yeah, it's less impressive than I was hoping.
We're only gonna talk about the 5820K. That's the one.
Oh,
Or 50,
yeah, yeah.
Or the
Well,
6820 or whatever, 6280 or whatever the fuck they call it.
what about the $1,800 one? Isn't that a shocker? I just
Yeah.
wow,
Well,
wow.
Yeah, that's in the 5960X was only $1,000
Yeah.
or 1100, and now
You're
this
getting
one's 18.
You're getting into Xeon territory at 1800, or
Mhm.
like upper end Z. Well, not I mean mid range Xeon at $1,800.
Here, I'm gonna look up the benchmarks for that 6820K or whatever it was.
They
or
were
the
they were
6800
okay, but I
Well,
wasn't super impressed.
versus the 5820K.
Yeah, I mean
They're
I-
the
yeah,
same.
Yeah,
And-
they're okay from where I'm at, I guess. I should say from Ivy Bridge E. But
Well,
yeah, it's,
no, I'm saying versus each other because one's about almost $100 more than the other.
yep, but it's not any more performance.
No, not enough to make a difference, and it kind of hurts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I was surprised.
So I guess that kind of pushes me out of wanting to get a Broadwell.
hmm I was going to ask you if you were
I
still
don't.
going to.
They
do it.
overclock roughly the same too.
They're like the same damn chip almost. It seems like.
Well, they are, except for the improvements. I guess they had some memory improvements, some memory utilization improvements, along with what's it called? Fuck, I don't mean they overclock the same though. It being a smaller processing node. There we go. The manufacturing it dropped to what the 14 nanometer.
14 nanometer.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's only difference that and slight memory control things, which is kind of bullshit. That's kind of a, I mean, it should cost the same price then,
I
because
agree.
all it's going to do is push people to just want a 5820K, you know.
Hmm.
Um, so I personally would probably still go. Okay, here's the benchmark comparison I was looking for. Let's see. Is it not available for this shit? Don't fucking lie to me. Like people have already been bench testing. I've been watching it. How are you gonna tell me you don't know yet? So I'm having trouble finding it, but I wanted to give you guys numbers so you could actually see what I was talking about. How it's not a big enough difference. Dude, it's only a few hundred points here and there for certain things, and it just kind of hurt my stomach a little bit because I really wanted the Broadwell. I was looking forward to it, you know. I really wanted to get into the X99. Now it's like I'm looking at it, it's like, dude, should I just ride out my 4790K for another year? Like,
Yeah, I did see that the next one, Skylake E or KB Lake E, is something like 1 year from now.
mm-hmm. And I mean, 4790K running at 4.8 will last me a while.
Should.
Yeah, that I mean that's not going out anytime soon. As far as single threaded performance goes, and you know up to 8 threads, it's gonna outperform these 5820Ks simply because it runs faster. You know, there's I think the max overclocks that people usually get on the 5820Ks for 24/7 use average would be like what 4.3 to 4.5.
Yeah, I'd
What
say
they get.
4.5 seems like the top end.
Yeah, and that's like when you get the nicer chips. You know what I mean? Usually people end up running at 4.4, which
Hmm.
it kind of hurts. It sucks to see that. I can't find any freaking benchmarks, even though I was just staring at one the other day because I was like, I was really curious, wanting to see the numbers, and now I can't find anybody doing it. So someone's got a review on one, but I don't know how his review is going to work out. Give me graphs. There we go. I got graphs up. All right. So 7-zip, the 5820Ks at 28,000, the 6700Ks at 24,000, and the 6800K is at 32,000. So it's 4,000 points in 7-zip as far as that improvement goes. X.264 transcoding. X264 transcoding. 7.6 versus 7.7. Or 7, it's like, really? That's like,
Nothing.
and this processor's like, $80-$90 more. This
Have
one,
you seen any benchmarks with the Skylake i7 against the Broadwell i7? I wonder if the Skylake, like the 60, what is it, 6700, what is it, 6800K? I wonder if the 6800K is actually faster
then what?
than the goddamn, I'm gonna mess this up. I wonder if the Skylake 1151
Mm-hmm.
i7 is faster than the Broadwell E, the low end Broadwell E
Um,
i7.
Not when it comes to multi-core use, no.
Yeah, but I wonder in single thread like gaming. I wonder
Yeah,
if
well,
in
I was,
gaming,
I'm getting there. Hold on.
Oh,
hold
I'm
on.
sorry.
Yeah, so the Intel i7 6800K is 79 in Battlefield at 1080.
Okay.
Well, no, this is 1280. So they're playing at 1200p, unless that's a typo. 1280 by 1920. I think it's a typo.
I think it's a typo.
But
yeah.
either way, the Intel i7 6700 is actually 1 FPS higher, and the 5820K is 1 FPS lower. So it's 78, 79, 80. And yes, the 6700K is beating it because, like I said, when a 68 when you can run at a higher clock speed for that single, if it's not using up more than its 8 threads, it's gonna run faster. In Crysis 3, once again, the quad core i7's winning. The two 6 cores are within a couple frames away from each other. So that's what I'm saying. The performance gains are really nothing. I think it's 55 versus 59 for the 6800K winning against the 5820, which is like I said, it's kind of heartbreaking because it's not much of a single core or single thread improvement, which sucks because that's the only reason I would want it. GTA 5 61 versus 58. Once again though, at 64. The quad core i7 is winning. That's why I'm saying, why trade in my 4790K? Because in gaming wise, it'll beat these CPUs. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure their i7. I don't even know what their i7 was running at. I probably should have looked at clock speeds. Let me see what they're running at. Tell me clock speeds. Damn it! If you don't tell me clock speeds, this is pointless. He's not telling me clock speeds. So maybe they're running Maybe they're running this on like just stock speeds. Which if it is stock speeds, what is the i7 turbo up to like 4.4 or something like that? 4.2, the
Um,
6700K.
I, I thought it was 4.2.
Okay, well
Uh,
either way, it's gonna turbo. Several hundred megahertz higher, so it's easily gonna outperform it as far as that goes.
yeah, 4.2. Starts at 4.0 and goes up to
Oh,
4.2.
the Witcher 3 actually outperforms it. 63 versus 62, 6800K wins by one FPS. But the 5820K falls behind pretty hard with only 50 FPS, so about 13
Hmm.
under. Yeah. So the benchmarks are a little weird there, but yeah, as you can see though, it's not a huge noticeable difference. They're usually within right next to each other, and that's single threaded performance. When you're looking at gaming, it's mostly gonna how strong are each individual cores. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
the multi core doesn't really matter too much for gaming. But yeah, so I'm disappointed with the 6800K. I'll go ahead and look on Newegg to see what it runs for right now. And I'm excited to see the 5820Ks on eBay for like 250, 300. So 449 is what they want for it on
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the 6800K. That's not the 6820K. I think is the other one, the better
Or
one.
6850.
6850K. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's six
That's
hundred
that's the
dollars.
one. Yeah, that's $600, and that one's slightly, like ever so slightly clocked higher, and that's it.
Mm.
And then
Well, you get to 40 PCIe lanes. That's the biggest
okay, yeah,
difference. You
true.
get 12 more. But that's only helps if you're doing multiple graphics cards. I mean, other than that, it ain't going to do anything different.
Hmm.
200 megahertz, you could overclock the thing and get 200 megahertz.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then right here we're looking at for the 5820K is 389, which this is actually a high price because I've seen them as low as 315 at
Hmm.
Fry's Electronics. So yeah, but either way, that's why, like I said, I'm not impressed with what Intel's dishing out. Slightly let down from what Nvidia's dishing out, though it is nice. Basically, the problem is AMD needs to step their game up and get something really heavy out to show these companies that they still have to try.
Yeah,
Um,
what I'm afraid of, I'm afraid that this means that Intel isn't too worried about Zen, so that means Zen could be a flop.
you think?
Well, I'm wondering. I
Well,
mean,
their
don't
Extreme
you?
Edition doesn't compete with Zen. It
Ah, that's
shouldn't.
true.
I
Well,
mean, it shouldn't.
I read here though that Zen is going to be up to 8 core, 16 threads. So they're gonna is what the high end of Zen is supposed to be. Let's see, that's one of the things that I sent you. The AM4
Uh huh.
is going to have 8 core, 16 thread enthusiast CPU line.
AM4 socket
Yep.
CPUs. Alrighty. Well, let's go to that real quick too then.
So maybe they're not. Maybe Intel is not worried about Zen. And I kind of, I mean, reading this article, it sounds like it could be impressive. I mean, 8 core, 16 thread, that's not a huge deal because it's still going to be about IPC, but they're claiming a 40% IPC increase, which should be right because they're basing off of like a 2011 processor. So I mean, by
That's not a
2000,
big
yeah,
jump. I
yeah, by
mean,
2016 they better be doubling IPC.
think about it. 40% over 5 or 6 year jump, and you look at Nvidia, who just did a 30% jump over 1 year.
Exactly. So I'm looking at it going, God, that's just maybe that's not going to be enough. Maybe that's why Intel isn't. They're not going to step up because they're looking at Zen and they're kind of laughing.
Yeah, maybe. It maybe. We'll see. But obviously, you already know there's always going to be a market for AMD CPUs. That's why
Oh
people
yeah.
still buy 6300s and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't. We've had this conversation before about like I had some dude run in my chat and tell me that AMD CPUs are bad with or AMD GPUs are bad with Intel CPUs.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
believe
I was
this.
like, that makes absolutely no sense. Um, I'm not going to tell you guys who it is, but this guy, I'll read the comment to you because then he started talking about stuff that was completely irrelevant, but whatever. Just let it slide. I'm not going to sit here and get in a fight with the guy, but I think it was the Skylake budget build, so where there was the Intel Pentium G4400
Hmm.
with the R7 360. So he was saying that, let me find it. Okay, that GPU is a bad choice. Do not use AMD GPUs with low end Intel CPUs. AMD GPUs eat up CPU performance. It's not good if you have a dual core. A slower NVIDIA GPU will perform faster in those situations. If you have an AMD quad core, then that's fine. You can use an AMD GPU. but not with the low end dual core. You lose performance. And I was like, what? And he goes, remember that. And I'm like, okay, I have a video where I use a Pentium G3258 and a FX 4350 and a R7 360, and the performances are extremely close. Like, there's no real noticeable difference unless the game requires having multiple cores. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, unless the
yeah.
game wants more than 2 cores, there's literally no difference in the FPS. And I also had one where there was a 750 GTX 750 Ti with AMD's and Intel and R7 360. Once again, performed roughly the same. 750 Ti was a little bit faster, but it was also $30 more. So, you know what I mean? And it wasn't fast. Once again, it wasn't fast enough to where I would say it's so much better of a GPU, because it's as far as price to performance goes, it wasn't, you know what I mean, that much of an improvement. But it definitely, you know, if you want the extra FPS and you can pay the extra $30, get the 750 Ti, you know, because it's a little bit better. But if you want the features that the 300 series will offer, then, you know, go for that. Roughly, there's no difference, though, you know, for a $100 GPU versus the $130 one. But yeah, he told me that, and I was just like, that makes no sense. You know what I mean? I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I have a video showing, because I didn't want to just test the R7 360 with like i7. I wanted to put it with like something more that people would actually be using, you know, like a CPU that someone that had $100 for a GPU would actually buy.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
So like
right.
an Athlon 860K FX 4300, 4350, or the Pentium G3258, or an Intel Core i3. So I used those CPUs, and they were all roughly the same. It did not hinder performance depending on CPU at all, because the GPU was just not that powerful enough, you know, to take advantage, to where they would bottleneck each other. But yeah, and then he started bringing up things about Bitcoin mining, and I was like, this makes absolutely no sense. And then he said something is Nvidia's better at streamlined processing and AMD's not, and I'm like, when it comes to Bitcoin mining, AMD technically is faster.
Yeah.
Like, everyone
quite
knows
a
it,
bit.
and a lot of
Yeah.
people don't know why. And if you want to know why, you can go find that comment in one of my videos. But they use a SHA 256 algorithm, and AMD does it in 1 step, and Nvidia does it in 3 steps. That's one of the main reasons it's faster. Yeah.
It's 3. Okay, I didn't know that, but it's 3 steps.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, he was blaming it on AMD having more cores, and while it does help, that's not the main reason why it performs faster. The main reason why is that the algorithm that AMD is better at doing. Owen Kopp. I don't know you. Hi, question mark. I just question marked your question mark. Get some. Okay, so we can move on to back to our AMD CPU. There we go. So 8 cores, 16 threads, 8 cores, 16 threads, and you think Intel's just kind of scoffing at it because they don't think.
I
It's
think
pretty
so.
good. Yeah. Well, I mean,
And this, to be fair though, this is a long way away. This is Q4, so I mean, it's 4 months away minimum.
yeah.
So, but it is DDR4. I mean, so they're stepping up their game, and they're finally moving into more recent technologies. It could be interesting, but I'm guessing. I mean, but 40% IPC compared to Excavator, I don't think that's going to be a great jump, especially because you're considering so many years have gone by. But
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see. I bet you power consumption though for sure is going to drop a lot.
Well, if you think it like this, so how many years have passed? 2011, 5 years. So let's divide that by 5, 40 by 5. So it's only a few percent increase, 8%
Every year.
increase every year, which I think Intel actually passes that. Not to mention the FX series was, as far as single core performance went, in 2011, who were they up against? Was that the 2500s?
Probably.
Or was that still the Core 2 duos and shit? The Core 2
It
quads?
could be the late Core 2, or it might be that 11 socket 1156. It could have been 1156.
Yeah, or 775. That's the Core 2 quad and Core
Yep,
2
Core
duo.
2 quad. Yep.
Okay. Well, either way, as far as single-threaded performance, AMD was still pretty far behind those
Oh
ones.
man, yeah.
So when you look at an 8% increase every year, on top of already being slower than Intel, they might just hit underneath Intel right now, which would still be good as long as they range their price for that. I mean,
Oh
don't
yeah, that's true too. There's no pricing speculation here at all.
and if they do come out with an 8-core 16 thread that's less powerful than the i7, it better not cost as much or more than an i7.
Unless the only other thing that could happen is Vulkan or DirectX 12 could really start utilizing way more cores, and then maybe that 16 threads will come into effect. But I don't know that it's going to happen that quickly with where 8 cores makes a difference.
Yeah, guys, like, should I sub? And I was like, you could. Don't feel pressured. I'm gonna date rate drug you, and put your hand on the mouse and make you click subscribe.
Click
There
subscribe.
you go. That's the YouTube date rape. We just we make you subscribe to us. You're getting hacked. Cool. How's it feel? What is that? You're getting hacked.
I'm getting hacked.
Yeah, we're getting hacked. We're going down, dude. Although, wait, are you gonna DDoS or hack? Which one? Because there's a difference. Just so you know. Okay, so let's move on next here. What do we got? We went through that one. Oh god, that backpack though. Fuck.
I know, right?
Fuck
What do you think of
that.
that?
That's
Isn't that stupid?
That is so dumb. Okay, so if you want like a girl repellent, buy this backpack.
There you go. That's right.
If you want a pussy repellent, buy that backpack.
Exactly.
You should, man. It's a great channel with great. Thank you, sir. Mike's is good too. You can go with him. He talks about cool stuff too. We're just in a very saturated market, but we still try.
We tried. Tried.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, that backpack looks stupid.
And then check this out too. Then you can play VR games for about 60 to 90 minutes on a single charge. So it's like,
So it's fucking battery charged.
yep. So you can VR. Yep. So it's designed obviously for VR, but yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes it
and it's on
slightly
a battery.
cooler. Makes it cooler, but it still repels vagina.
Oh, for sure.
It's still
Yeah.
going to be a vagina repellent. And look at the
And
nerds
he's,
wearing
and
these.
he's got the thumbs up in the first picture. You know,
Oh
he's
my
got his
God.
he's got his thumb up. Be like, yeah.
Hey, ladies. Look
I
at
just
that
lost
back
I
brace.
lost my girlfriend. Yeah.
Dude, how does it feel to hold like a fucking heater on your back?
It's got to be heavy. I'm sure it's got to weigh 10 pounds at least.
Yeah, it's gonna be and it does not
Especially with the battery, because I mean, you're gonna have a battery.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's got to weigh at least 10 pounds.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. I don't know. I put the link in chat if you guys want to take a look at how dumb this looks. But it looks like they're offering different variants for it. It's basically just going to be a computer backpack for mostly VR. But I will say this: this is a really good push to have VR to where you're free moving, because you can have everything hooked up to the backpack, and you can free move. You don't have to worry about smashing into your computer setup or anything like that.
Or all the stupid cables.
Yeah, so this is actually a good idea for that. 60 to 90 minutes seems a little bit low, and it'd be kind of weird walking around with the plug in your back, trying to... I would never buy that backpack even if I had the free money to do so. Yeah. Like I said, dude, just get... You know what? They should have taken off the MSI logo and just put Virgin across the top of it. I would try it. What is that? Is that like a fucking can of mace fucking holster right there? Like one of those nightstick holsters? Oh my god.
Well, he's got to beat the girls off of him, you know.
Oh yeah, no, they're probably flying all over him.
Yeah, so that he's got to pull out the nightstick and so he can knock him out to get him off of him. Otherwise, he'll just get completely bombarded.
Yeah, no, definitely. That is the worst accessory to ever. Why do video game people get to fucking do stuff like this, man? Come on. This is why you keep this in your dark room or your mother's basement. That's where you keep this kind of stuff, man. Like I don't bring a girl over to my house and be like, yeah, you like that computer? $3,500 right there. No, that shit sits in the corner of my room and is hidden. I have a girlfriend, but I mean, if I did bring girls over, I wouldn't tell them to look at my computer. I would actually try and hide it, throw a blanket over or something like. Oh, it doesn't make it any better that I got my little Lego Star Wars, or not Star Wars, but my little Lego Halo action figures on top of my computer. That probably makes it the worst. But see, I don't have to try because you have a girlfriend or you have a wife. You don't have
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So it
You,
doesn't matter to me anymore.
yeah.
I can do whatever the hell I want. She can't leave. She's stuck.
There you go. We've trapped them. We've trapped our women already. They're not gonna go anywhere. But yeah, no. If you were trying to get women, don't let them see you wearing this. Um, oh God, no. How much is it gonna cost?
There was nothing on price in there because I was looking at that, just thinking that would just be. It's got to be over $1,000. I
This
would
is
just yeah.
this is like the
'Cause-
ultimate birth control. This is like
yeah.
$1,500 or $2,500 birth control right here. No reproducing for you. Okay, well, yeah, let's go next because this is too much. I'm just talking about how this, that guy probably has a wife and kids, so he probably. But that was before the backpack, so.
That was before the backpack guy. Now he's fucked.
I'm at the Skylake E EP processors have been confirmed. So these are the ones you were talking about.
Yes.
So
yes.
they're going to be on a whole new chipset,
Yep.
and this is what we should wait for.
Well, this is the Xeon side right now, so I'm assuming most of the time it would transfer down to the desktop because this is a 3647 socket, so that's a big bastard. And that's another 1,500 plus pins that we already over the 2011. But there's some, and I believe is this one of those? Okay, this is a
Oh, they're
Computex.
10
This is
nanometer.
yeah, this is this is Computex, and this is the Xeon roadmap. So you got that's a Cannon Lake is
Oh, it's
10.
a Cannon Lake. Okay.
But it's crazy. But look at this, like max thread count, and we have this run down here on the Xeon end. So we should. This would lead me to believe that we should expect to see the same on the desktop side, and there's gonna later on they're starting to break into 48 PCI Express and above 48 PCI, and then 6-channel DDR4. So they're really the Xeons are moving in a more computational and PCI Express based. But it'll be interesting to see. Look at this, 64 threads they're
I saw
speculating,
that.
and then 80 megabytes of L3 cache. I mean, obviously the desktop version won't get that, but
That's also
still.
probably gonna be like a fucking $7,000 CPU.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be
I can't.
cool.
Yeah.
All the stuff you could 6-channel DDR4. That's insane. If you guys are wondering, we use dual channel on Z97 and Z170 and quad channel on X99, triple channel on X79, right?
hmm
So
Oh,
6-channel.
X79's quad.
It is? I thought it was triple channel because that's when they were selling the huge triple channel kits.
X58 was triple,
Oh, okay.
and then
Whoops.
79 went quad, and 99 is quad. So now they're gonna go to 6-channel, which I don't think we're gonna see any performance on the desktop end increase because quad channel is just more than anything can handle anyway.
Welcome back, Owen. I don't. He said.
Welcome back.
He said. I'm back. Hi. Okay, let's see. Well, because that's all fucking cool stuff that I want that we can't get, we should move on.
Yeah, right.
Because it's not accessible to us yet.
Nope, we're a
So-
long way away from that.
All right, what is this? Intel Broadwell E HEDT Core i7 launching on May
Oh.
30th.
We already talked about that. That was where we got into when we were talking about the price of it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I pulled it up. And then I wanted that as a reminder so we would talk about price and performance of the
Of the
new
X99.
pod. Yeah.
Oh, so
yeah.
you were already on par when I was telling you I was kind of disappointed.
Yep. Yeah, I already had that one because that's what I wanted to talk about. Is if you were still interested in that or not.
Okay, so
yeah.
okay, so they did what they did. They added the new variant, which is the 6850, which is the 6-core with 40 lanes. Instead of last time, you had to jump all the way up to the 8-core. Remember the 5960, or the 59? What was it? Yeah, the 5960X and the 5960K, right?
59. I thought it was 5930. I could be
Yeah,
wrong.
whatever. But that was
Yeah.
the one with 40 lanes, and if you
Yep.
didn't want to pay that extra price, you could only get the 5820K with 28 lanes.
Right.
So they made this one slightly, well, a little good amount more expensive just for the lanes,
Right.
which which is something none of us are happy with, but whatever, can't do anything about it. But yeah, okay, we can move on since we already chit chatted about that one. Fuck, we're out. That was all of them. We blazed through them. We're fucking good today. Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you What else? What else are you thinking about any of that shit?
What do you mean?
Like
As far as computer
it's,
stuff?
yeah, the Broadwell, the 1080, all these kind of lackluster performance increases. I'm kind of it's
Have they
just
always been this bad? I feel like they have.
yeah, they have, but this one seemed like they were all like, oh my god, it's gonna be so
Well,
revolutionary, and
yeah,
it's like,
I will say this, the hype about these have been getting bigger. The marketing has been taking off more. They've been doing, more extreme marketing
mhm.
campaigns to kind of get the hype extremely high about these.
Yeah,
Um,
for the same amount of increases every year, a 10% increase.
I'm surprised Blogman hopped in and said cream cheese sandwich and then hasn't said anything else. And we were talking about watching your show or listening to your radio show. Um, but yeah, you disappeared on us. But what is this? Is this? Oh, it's R9 390 versus the 960. Why would you put these two cards together? What is it? What is the point of this? From the looks of it, the R9 390 is just raping the 960. What's
Yeah,
performance price at 199? Is the R9 390 only 199? I don't remember ever seeing that.
that does sound kind of cheap.
Yeah, I remember it being like 280 or something like that. Are you looking it up?
Yep.
Nice.
That can't be right. Could it R9 390 or did you say 380?
390.
Yeah, yeah. It's on
270
new
or something like that.
shit. There's one on Newegg 371.
Yeah, see? I
Yes.
don't know where they're getting this extreme tech one at. It was but this one was mostly just to show off the RX 480. So the X I'm thinking is kind of like a substitute for 10, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm,
Like
hmm.
instead of saying 10, they just put X. Did Nvidia ever have a 400 series?
Yeah, they did.
They
They
did,
had
yeah.
a GTX 400.
So I think that's kind of weird that AMD is just gonna stick with that 400. You know
I
what I
know
mean?
because
That's
it does sound ancient.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it does. That's why I got confused and said GTX 480 because I was thinking of
Mhm.
Nvidia's 400 series. So the R9 380X is at $200. Actually, I'm gonna be building my friend's computer next week, I think, and I think I got him. Let's do a little quick budget build on what I had. Okay, so
Sure, go
it
for
was
it.
a $550 budget is what I had. He's got a i3 6100, 8 gigs of G.Skill RAM, DDR4, a AceRock Mini ITX motherboard with the AC wireless because he needs Wi-Fi. Also wanted it small. He's got a 120 gig SSD, 1 TB hard drive, Power Color 380X 4 GB card,
Hmm.
and I said 380 right now, 480.
You said
380.
380. Yep.
Okay. Cooler Master Elite 130, and then an EVGA 500 watt power supply. $550. What do you think?
That's a good build.
Yeah. You think
I
that's
think that's
solid?
it. Yeah. I think that's solid. Yeah, I do. For that price?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I posted the link in the description if you guys want to take a look. I just gave you guys a little PC parts picker build that I'm going to be doing for my friend. I could have lowered the price a little bit, but I wanted small form factor and Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? Which increases the price of the motherboard in the case.
Hmm.
By a good amount too, by like $30 or $40. So, but yeah, that's. I mean, a Core i3, you guys would be surprised. Where does that bring me to? It brings you to a website that'll give you a virus that'll automatically lock up your computer, and whenever you try to turn it on, you'll just get meat spin on your screen. It's called the meat spin virus.
Because have you used the 6100 before?
The i3?
Yeah.
No, but I've seen performance with it.
Okay. Yeah.
I've used the
It is
other
a good.
i3s, and
It
they
is a good processor for 110. I didn't
yeah.
realize it was that cheap, but that does sound. I mean, I was thinking it was like 130, but that's a good CPU. That's a good
hmm
price. That is. I wouldn't be afraid of that one. I those i3s they got a lot of power for that price. They
Oh
do.
yeah, the 4170, 4160, 4130, they're all pretty damn good too.
Hmm.
You can comment on your phone. Nice. Am the only one here? You might be. You're all capsing though. Well, no. Some people like to just come here and just AFK. I don't know. That's just how they roll. But yeah, no. I'm excited to do his computer, and I'm going to benchmark the 380 and see how it does. Um, what do you think I should put that against? I only have 3 GPUs. I got a 270X,
Hmm?
a 770, and then the 980 Ti. That's all I have.
Mm.
I would say that
There,
this pairs up with the 770 as far as
yeah,
price goes.
yeah,
Used.
that's about as close as you're gonna get, I think.
Yeah, because it was the GTX 770 on eBay runs for what, like 180 bucks, $150.
Uh, yeah, 199. There's one here.
Um, yeah, well, 150 to 200. Yeah, 199, 140, 180, $300. Who would pay $300 for that? Go buy a 970. Jesus. I am on the phone. Illegal? 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 I think he's trying to say illegal.
Illegal. What did we do something illegal?
I don't know. SPM
Hmm.
other castle area keys. Set off the bottom. Yeah, he put Pornhub.com in there. So if you guys are looking to have some fun after the stream, go ahead and visit that. That's where all the fun stuff goes. So
That's right.
so I saw a thing where Overwatch was at like 7 million players now.
You know, I have not played Overwatch yet.
My girlfriend's like, I'm gonna buy it for you for your birthday, and I'm like, cool. And then she never bought it for me.
When was your birthday?
June 20th.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah,
No,
it hasn't
your
happened
birthday,
yet.
it's not yet. I'm sorry. Shit, I was thinking
The
May.
premature.
Yeah, we're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I take that back.
Well, it's like I want it while it's hot, though. Can't wait till my birthday. Give me that shit
That's
now.
right.
So, I'll probably end up getting it. When did they say they were releasing Battlefield 1?
That you got me.
Hey.
I thought it was November.
I did
did
something illegal. What's up, Peg now? 4.5 million dollars? Dollars? Dude, this guy's spelling is off the chain.
What did we do illegal?
I don't know. I think it's because I told him that when he clicks on that link, which is a PC parts picker link,
Oh, that it was a virus.
it was the meat spin virus where like you
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
anything on your computer, it just shows the meat spin. Do you know what the meat spin is?
I do not.
Okay, well, don't look it up, but it has to do with two men performing anal, and the guy on the top's genitalia is just flailing around in a circle. Yeah, and it's called meat spin.
Thank you for telling me not to look it up.
Yeah,
because-
don't look it
Okay.
up, but that's what a meat spin is. So that's why I was
Okay.
laughing, calling it the meat spin virus, because you click on it and then you just get the meat spin on your screen. You can't do anything about
That
it.
would be a bad virus.
Yeah, no, I'd be pretty pissed about that one.
Wow. Ugh.
He says you have a gun. What? Are you not allowed to? I feel like you can stream your gun. Call 911. I don't care. I have a gun. It's over. It's over
Yeah.
there. It's on
It's
my
not
table.
it's not illegal to stream a gun.
Is it? It's not.
Uh-uh.
Right? Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't think it was. I don't see why it would.
I mean, it'd be illegal streaming yourself shooting somebody, but it's not illegal to show a weapon.
Actually, I don't think it's illegal for you to stream yourself shooting somebody. I think it's just illegal to shoot somebody.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, I guess the streaming part would be the admission of guilt.
Oh,
But,
D.
yeah,
Pagnell hasn't
yeah.
seen the meat spin either. He goes, too much information. You're arrested, M.A. cop. Cool. I feel like cops can spell better. I feel like they have a higher intelligence than what you're putting off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can't spell or grammar right, or caps lock. You have a caps lock problem, dude. Illegal. You're arrested, M.A. cop. Cool. Come place me under
Yeah.
arrest, bro.
I don't know what to say to that. I don't.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty funny. Yeah, the spelling on that, guys, is just hilarious. So I've been looking up. Did you install that Halo that I
No.
sent you?
I've been
Oh
in
my
both.
God.
I've like worked like every day, even today. I've worked like every fucking day. It pisses me off.
Damn it, Mike! I know you're busy, but
I know.
Halo.
I gotta hire some people. I do bad.
he goes, "Shut up." Hey, I could flag you right now. I could put you in timeout. What does
But
timeout mean?
he fixed the caps lock, so that's good.
Yeah. What is it? What does putting someone in timeout mean? Do you know what that is? Oh, I'm also gonna look up real quick how to make you an admin thingy. Was that what it's called?
I think admin or is it moderator?
Stream Moderator. I'm looking
Yes,
at.
I feel like moderator is the right term.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make you that, and you can put him in timeout if you don't like him. It's so funny. You can put him in timeout. It's hilarious. So I'm looking at it. So you right click. Oh, it should just pop up. Like I've done that before. Here, you want to type in chat so I can click on your name? The naughty step. I don't know what that means. What? He goes, shut up. What? Dude, this guy is like so ridiculous. There you go. Now you're a moderator. There you go. I could put you in timeout and he can too. So watch yourself, bro. Watch yourself. Let's see, RGB LEDs. God, I still cannot stand how RGB's getting on everything. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. I think we got our first troll.
Yeah, I do too.
It's about time. We're in like episode 8 and we finally got a troll in here.
Yeah.
It's cool. You can come back next week and do the same thing. We don't pay attention to chat too much.
I don't understand the concept behind trolling, but I mean, whatever.
I don't want to click on anything.
I'm also like almost 40, so it's
you're grown out of it fully.
I'm probably growing out of trolling, so.
What to expect from E3, not E3, but Computex is going live right now, right? That's a big thing that's happening. Dude,
one of these times I want to go.
That's what I'm saying. Someday, dude, we'll both go so we can both do coverage. We can switch back and forth being cameramen for each other. It'll be easier. Because we'll have to do that. Go to like Computex or like a LAN party, like a big one. Did you see LAN Syndicate's coverage?
Oh yeah, and I'm not that far away from that. I would have loved to go.
Oh yeah, you're
I'm in Montana. I'm only like a 20-hour drive away. It's not that bad, or not 20. It's probably closer to 14.
Wow, you could have made it there and back in like 2-3 days. I would have done it. I can't because I'm all the way in Vegas, and you work full time too as well, more full time than I do. But you know how it is when you have a job and you can't friggin' leave. So that's usually. So yeah, last week. I know you were busy and you're like, can we do it only for like an hour? And I was like, you know what, man, if you're busy, just call it off. And that was because my friend was in town, right?
Right.
So you want to get how this fool comes in town? He calls me up at like 6 in the morning on Saturday. Mm-hmm. And he's like, hey, dude, what's up? And I'm like, I'm up and I'm getting ready for work. And he's like, can I stay at your house for like a couple days? And we've been friends for like 10 years, 8 years. So I'm like, yeah, dude, of course. He lives in Florida now. So I told him, like, yeah, I don't care, dude. I can just come over, stay. And he's like, all right, I'm buying a ticket. I'll be there later on this afternoon. So he bought a ticket, flew all the way over here that day. It's like $700 for the round flight, because he bought it last second. But yeah, and
oh dear, yeah, that's
Well, I did.
You always get screwed when you buy it the last second.
Yeah, so I didn't want to be like, hey, sit on my couch for an hour while I do the live stream. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was willing to, but then when you're like, I'm busy, I was like, hey, you know what? I have a friend in town, and my girlfriend, I'll tell her. Like last time we hosted this show, she just disappeared for an hour. I was like, just don't be around me for an hour because I gotta host this live stream. It's like when you're playing video games, you like push your face, get out of here, babe. I'm playing video games. Yeah, I can say that kind of stuff because she won't ever watch my streams all the way through. How far in are we? Like 45 minutes? She won't make it that far.
Yeah, she'll make about 10 minutes and click off.
Exactly. So, I am a troll. You're forgetting I is like No, he's Canadian. So English should be your native language. Is typing like, you have trouble how to type? Am a troll. Yeah, this guy needs help. With his grammar and shit. Someone help him out. But
we should get. You ever watch Jack's films? He does Your Grammar Sucks, where he picks people's grammar and he just rips them apart.
Huh?
Have you Jack's Films YouTube channel?
No,
he does. He does a show and he finds people's grammar where they screw up, and then he just rips them apart. It's a pretty funny show. He's kind of a wacky kind of a. He's probably got 2 million subs, I think, a little over 2 million subs. But he does a show and he finds, I don't know where he finds all this shit, but then he just it's pretty funny. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the grammar is a problem.
Mm-hmm. What was I to say? Fuck, now I forgot. Have you seen like those girls mostly, sadly, where they're Twitch streamers, and they
Mhm.
basically don't even play, but they just act extremely dramatic to get
Oh
viewers.
yeah, and show their boobs sometimes,
Well,
or
yeah, they always wear
cleavage.
provocative clothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's always been a thing. So, but yeah, what is up with that? I never quite got why people would just sit there and watch it. Like, I understand it's a hot girl, dude, but you could watch porn, and
Yeah.
like that's legal. Like they're legally getting naked in front of you and stuff. Like you're watching some girl that if she took her shirt off, she would get banned
Hmm.
from Twitch. So I mean, what's the point of watching her? And all they do is cry a lot and get
Yeah,
really
right.
whiny voices. So I don't know
And they're
how
s-
they get famous, but that's
and they're loud and they're loud as shit.
Have you played Diablo yet?
Nope.
Or not Diablo? Fuck, Doom. How did I fuck that up? People
Oh
are like
no,
mad
I
at me
have
now.
it, but I have it, but I haven't played it yet. Is
How
it
are
good?
How do you always have games but never played it? I don't know.
Well,
I'm not a Doom fan.
I get a lot of free ones from buying hardware.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of gift cards and mail-in rebate cards because
Oh.
when I build a PC, and if I get the mail-in rebate back, I keep it.
Yeah.
And I use that mail-in rebate sometimes on like King. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Kingwin, and just to burn it. And Doom was on there for like $36 or something, and I had a couple of Corsair rebates, and I bought it.
I feel like what we should do someday, maybe I'll do it this day. Let's go to g2a.com. Let's see if they have a game for sale to give away to someone.
Oh, actually, hold on, I already did that.
You did?
Yeah, hold on, I did. I guess we could. I mean, I don't know if we want to do it today or not, but I can.
That's up to you. If you have the game, then you choose.
I have.
If you get another copy of Doom, though, let me get that. I'll play with you. Is that multiplayer? I don't know if it's multiplayer.
Like literally, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Steam codes.
For what?
Some are dumb, but one of them's Doom 3, but the rest of them are just weird,
Weird random
obscure.
games. Well, people will
Yeah.
still want them. You should just do those on your videos then. Like at the end of your video, just pop up a random Steam key.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And just be like, whoever grabs that Steam key gets it.
Yeah,
Don't
you
even
got
say
it,
anything
yeah,
about it. Yeah,
yeah.
you should do that. That's a good idea. But I've been looking for some new games to play because I mean I love Left 4 Dead and that's all I play. And I was looking at Overwatch, but it just really didn't catch my attention enough for me to want that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And my girlfriend, she fucking plays Dying Light all the time. I've been thinking about streaming Dead Rising later on tonight, maybe. I don't know. I usually hook up my green screen when I stream. You should get one, dude. Right here. This thing.
Oh yeah.
It's you'll see it when it updates.
When it
It's
updates?
it's just a fucking sheet. It was $10 on eBay. It's just
How
a-
is that? How easy is it to take that out in post production? Is there like literally like click and it's gone?
If you use OBS, yeah. Like if you like when you're
okay.
like for,
OBS does it.
So what you would be doing is you would hang it up
Mhm.
in your background, and then I would just OBS your image and cut out that color green, and you would just have that. That's why I was telling you. I was like, dude, someday I could make it to where we're like floating heads on like an Ellen DeGeneres talk show set. You know what I mean? I'll just take a picture of like Ellen DeGeneres and I don't know Oprah sitting in a chair talking to each other, and I'll crop out our heads and just put them on their bodies because it would look friggin' hilarious. You want 10 new games.
Oh, so he has a bad keyboard.
I know,
Okay.
dude. He's hostile, though. You said that? Listen, I have a bad keyboard, you little fucker. See, he's hostile. You didn't
I
say...
have 500 games on Steam. You have 500 games. That's quite a few.
Yeah, that's...
You've got me beat. I've only got like let's see what I've got. I have 371
That's how many games you have.
with 341 DLCs. That's fucking stupid.
So how many...
I got
so wait,
I got
how
problems.
many, like, full games do you have?
371.
Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, I'm not lying. I am fucking retarded. I'm not
Oh,
lying.
my God. You know how many I have?
Look at my Steam profile sometime.
I have 38.
Yeah, I have I
Your
started.
profile's private. I'm friends with you. Why can't I see your profile?
Oh, that's fucked up. You should be able to see it.
I know, right? You have it set to private, though.
Oh, let's see if I'll
I
see
don't
if
remember it always being private. This is new. This is news to me.
Friends. Let's see. Why, oh why would you be private?
So
That
yeah,
is-
I might stream with my girlfriend later and play some Dead Rising
Okay.
3. I can talk sub to my channel. I would really appreciate what? Can talk sub to my channel. I love Dead Rising. Wait, my grammar is wrong. What? He's getting excited now. You don't have a channel. Do you have a channel? I don't. I don't know if he has a channel. Super amazing bro. Amazing bro. I don't know who you are. But hi. How's it going,
Hi.
man? How have you been? You put a link to your channel and I'll go take a look.
Yeah, we'll take
Do
a
I have
look.
TF2? Yes, of course I have TF2. It's like a fucking $3 game, and it's like one of the most like played games for 8-year-olds ever. Of course I have it. But yeah, I was looking for a game, like, a cheap game. Of course, I'm not gonna buy something super expensive and give it to you guys, but I was gonna give you guys a cheap game. Fucking, have you ever played Gary's Mod?
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
but it's funny.
The first time I played it, dude, all I did was I made a train and a bathtub, and I strapped rockets to it and just flew away in a bathtub. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
it's
just
wacky.
full access to the source engine, basically.
Yeah,
is what you
but it's
get.
just wacky, and yeah, it's just funny.
Mhm.
It's something to do if you just want to mess around and get a good laugh.
Yeah, definitely. So wait, why does he say can I sub to your channel? But I don't know how to look at your channel. That's the problem I have. I can't see your channel. I don't know who you are. Super amazing, bro. Who is this guy? I'll Google you and see if anything comes up. But I have no idea who you are, and it doesn't let me just click on you to go look at your channel. Maybe
Oh, here we go. Friends only. Now we got you. All right, let me hit that and save it. There we go.
friends only. Okay.
That's what but I had it set to private for some damn reason. I'm not sure why, but yeah, there we go.
He can't leave a link because he can't. He doesn't have a computer. So what? Gmod doesn't work on your laptop? What kind of laptop do you have? It must be pretty shitty if you can't play Gmod. You can play Gmod on HD integrated graphics. It's terrible. Some people leave godlike build made from the source. What?
I'm not sure what that. Some people leave godlike build.
I don't know.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah, me neither. Well, someday we should start setting up when you have free time, dude. Just like some after party shit where we stream a game. You can come hang
Yeah,
out.
well,
with me.
especially once I get, because I'm still in the moving process. Once I get all moved in, it'll be nice, and then I can I'll set up my green screen in my office, and and that'll be a lot better. In my apartment here, I was supposed to be out of here in June, but it's probably not going to happen. Probably going to be more like July, unfortunately. I hate moving when it's hot as fuck, but what do you do?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, the other one guy said he loves Dead Rising. Yeah, you didn't spell. I don't think you spelled Rising right. But my girlfriend is obsessed with that game, along with Dying Light. She loves zombie games, so that's like, I bought her a computer. I bought her Dying Light, Dead Rising, and she bought herself Grand Theft Auto and Left 4 Dead and stuff like that. She plays a lot of Grand Theft Auto, not as much anymore, but she's like level like 180 or something. She plays
Jesus.
way more. Yeah, she plays way more than I do. Right now, I think she's probably even playing. What is it called? Oh, she also has Tomb Raider. I forgot I was supposed to download that from her.
I like that game.
Yeah, no. If you
Thank
get
you.
any nice free games, dude, that you don't need, like, cause you already have, let me know.
Mhm. Sure.
Let me know, cause I there's a lot of games I haven't played, and honestly, I don't play them because I'm not gonna spend $60 on a game that I'm not gonna play. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But it'd be nice to have them to try it, or even just for benchmarking. Like, I literally kind of want Overwatch. I am gonna play it, but even if I don't like it, I'm just gonna keep it for benchmarking.
Yeah,
Because
right,
I am gonna
right.
get Overwatch. So I already know I am. Have you seen the Borderlands 3?
No, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't.
That looks,
When is that coming out? I
Oh.
like that series. I did.
yeah, no. Do you have the other Borderlands?
Uh huh.
You do, right? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, I
Well,
did.
Why haven't we ever just hung out and played those together? Shit, we could stream Borderlands and hang out. I tried to get my girlfriend to play it, and she didn't like it, even though it's got that kind of that same style as like
Yeah.
games that she does like. I don't know. So let's see. I'm looking it up right now. So when did they say the release date is? I don't even think they came out with a release date. They were just kind of talking about it. But either way, that looks pretty fun. I'm excited. I did like Borderlands 2.
Mhm.
I didn't play Borderlands 1, believe it or not. I played
Okay.
2.
Yeah.
But that's when I started liking it. You know, I wasn't
Two-
really a
two-
Borderlands fan.
I think two is better than one. I don't think one is a bad game, but two builds on what one had, and it adds more humor into it as well too. But two is a lot more. Yeah, two is more fun.
Yeah, I like to. Did you play the recent ones they came out with, like the pre-sequel and the extra
I have
DLCs? Did you like those? Were any of them worth playing?
the pre-sequel is good.
He has a Borderlands 3 demo. Where the fuck is that at?
There's
Don't
no
be.
way.
Yeah, I was like, don't be lying.
They
'Cause
just talked.
They're
They
just
just
teasing it. Yeah.
they teased it at PAX East, which was only a few months ago.
So you gotta stop being a troll. That's what trolls do, dude. I have
Ha-
$10 million I'm gonna give to someone. See, it's trolling. You don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, send us a link to that Borderlands 3 demo. We'll probably get the what did you call it? The meat spin? What did you?
Yeah, the meatspin.com. That's what it is. It's meatspin.com. So don't visit that site unless you're like trying to get blinded or you're into some weird stuff.
No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty straight. So yeah, I'm pretty straight and narrow. I don't think I need to get into weird shit like that.
Get into some weird shit. I'm okay with that. Good times. Have you played any of the Call of Duties lately? Like the newer ones, number 3?
I played all of them except the most newest one. What is the
This is
most?
Black Ops 3.
Yeah, I have not played Black Ops 3. I played every one but Black Ops 3.
What's disappointing is Black Ops 3 is the best one since the original Black Ops, in my opinion. And I don't even really care for Black Ops 3. I just said if I had to pick another playable Call of Duty game since the original Black Ops, it would be Black Ops 3. I didn't care for Advanced Warfare. Didn't care for Ghost. They were just they kind of hurt. You know what I mean? He says he has the demo and he doesn't remember. Yeah, they're just teasing the game. Like they're not even 100% confirming it yet. They're just teasing it for the most part. So you don't have a demo of a game that isn't even out yet. There's no way that's gonna happen. I have 3. Yes, I've played Ark a lot.
Ark is neat. Ark is neat.
Yeah, I used to play it a lot, dude. That used to be all I played. I would even ditch Left 4 Dead 2 for Ark.
Whoa, that's tough.
I know, right? Especially for me, dude. I'm addicted to Left 4 Dead 2. So
Hey, Steven.
Hmm.
So it just popped up and said upgrade to Windows 10. Do I do it?
That's up to you, dude. You got a lot of configuring if you do it. Remember that.
I know. That's the only thing
You could have to reset up all your editing software, your games. I mean, I always do fresh installs. I don't like doing the
Yeah.
overlap install, you know what I mean? So if you're going to do a fresh install, be prepared to sit at your computer for like 5 hours setting everything back up.
Well, I don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that.
I don't have time for that.
I mean, you could just do the regular install, which worked out pretty well, but I know that there are a few programs that don't work well with Windows 7 to Windows 10.
Oh, great.
So that's why I always do the fresh install, you know what I mean? To get rid of it and then get the newest piece for it real quick.
Can you do a fresh install with a Windows 7 key,
What do you mean?
or do you? Because like obvious, cause I only have a Windows 7 key. I don't have a Windows 10 key. Do I have to buy a Windows 10 key?
No,
or?
when you update, it should ask you to do a fresh one after the update. It should. But I don't
Oh,
know.
okay, it does. I'll check that out. Okay.
Yeah, it should ask you like, do you want to upgrade or do you want to do a fresh, install? And you should be able to click fresh.
Do the fresh install. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I would prefer. Yeah, I'd prefer to do the fresh install.
you can see the line in the middle, by the way, Owen Cop. I'm not blind. It's like right, almost dead center, slightly
Yeah,
to the
it's-
right. But yeah, I'm
Guess it-
excited. I want some Borderlands 2. Have you ever tried Dungeon Defenders?
No, but it looks really cool.
Really?
The cartoon graphics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played a lot of the first one. Once again, another game that I really got into.
Let's see if
And,
I own it. Let's see if I own it. I have this funny feeling I probably own it. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh shit, I own it. Of course. Never
Oh,
played
wow.
it. Purchased 7/19 of 2013. I'm like a sucker for their sales. That's
Yeah.
my problem.
You see
When
the
they do
sales
their
and you're like, I
sucker.
want this, I want
Yeah.
that. How
Oh,
many
I'm gonna play
monitors
that.
do you got behind you? Is that an ultra wide?
Yeah, I've got 2 ultra wides and a 32.
What is that? What is the ultra wide? Just a 1080?
Yeah, it's
27
both
inch?
of yeah, both of them. One's a 29 and one's the 34.
And how
they're
are
both.
those?
I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just don't. All the games don't support it. But 144 hertz, I think, is better than ultra wide.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I
like
do.
I said, we've had that conversation where I'm like, I'm okay with my 95 for now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe once I get a higher GPU that's capable of running over 140 hertz
Mm-hmm.
in every game, maxed out at 1440p, then I'll go and buy one of those. But right now, I mean, a 980 Ti, you're not going to hit 144 hertz,
Oh no,
hertz in most
not
games.
not very often. No.
No, so I mean, older games, yes. Newer games, not really.
Like Fallout 4, I'm getting 80s and 90s with at ultra at 1440p.
And that's why I'm okay with my 95 hertz because that's, you know what I mean. That's right.
Oh,
where I'm
yeah.
at. Yeah. Same with Grand Theft Auto 5, 80, 90s drops to 70s. You know.
G-Sync makes a big difference.
Yeah.
But
Well, I just
do
like I said, I don't even use VSync because
Yep.
I don't really go over 100. You know what I mean?
Right,
In those games,
right.
So I don't have to worry about it. And I could overclock. My monitor goes up to 105.
Oh,
Is the
does it?
high-
Okay.
Yeah, it's the highest I could push it. I just keep it at 95 because that 105 didn't really make too much of a difference for me to notice, so I didn't really care for it. But yeah, all good stuff. Okay, I have to go now. It's 8:12 where I live. Bye. Bye.
It's
Thank
812
you.
where it's 812 where I live too.
I like how sometimes he's a
So
troll.
he's in the same time zone as me, so he must be in like Alberta, Canada.
Ah, I like how sometimes he's a troll, and other times he's like really nice.
Yeah.
You see that? I don't know what's going on here. I'm confused. I don't know how to feel about this.
9 plus 10 equals 21. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is that a riddle?
It does.
That might be a riddle. Well, either way, we could shut it down. We've been going for an hour. This was a shorter one than usual, but that's
Yeah.
because I slacked and didn't get enough
No, that's
topics.
fine. Yeah,
But
those
also-
things happen.
Also, it's like we could have sat there and went on about more graphics card news, but it's kind of played out. That's
Yeah, I
all
think
we've
so.
been hearing all week. Well, at least I have. I still look up, other channels and sit there and watch all their videos. And I'm pretty sure you've seen all the benchmarks and stuff.
Oh
For
yeah,
all the new
it's
cards, and it's just every single channel's putting out those videos for those cards. And don't get me wrong, if I had one, I'd do it too. But it just gets kind of old when you're talking about that. So
yeah.
yeah, he lives in Alberta, Canada. Good call. That was good. You got it right.
Yay!
+1 for you. So next week, tune in. We might give away a free game. We'll see.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna try to do a stream from work. So because I know I won't be able to get out of work next week, so I'll do the stream from there.
The
but
office stream. There we go.
actually, I'm gonna do it even better. I'm gonna do it in my my vehicle outside because the phone will keep ringing.
Yeah.
So I figured I'll just and I tested it last week when we skipped. But I can get a good enough internet connection outside of my work via Wi-Fi that I can.
So you're gonna
have
be in your car.
I'll be in my car. Yeah.
Do you
I
have a
can
charger for your laptop?
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay. And
Yep.
it's not gonna be hot in your car.
Well, I'll just start it. I'll run the air conditioner.
Okay.
It's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
alrighty.
Yeah. The show must go on.
Yeah, no, definitely. I was gonna say just unplug your phone. That sounds like an easier thing to do than to go in your car, turn your AC
Well,
on.
in my office, people come into my office and they bother me and so.
I'll put. I have a sign on my door that says streaming, shh,
Yeah,
and a bunch
try-
of exclamation marks. That's
Try
what
that
mine
with
does.
try that with employees.
Yeah. Well,
Am I-
just put knock and you're fired.
And
on
you're
the door,
fired. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Knock and you're fired
Yeah.
on the door. And
Knock
then
and you just go home forever.
unplug your phone. Yeah. Every time you knock, that's an hour off of your hours.
There you go.
You're gonna
Like,
you by the end of this, you're gonna have 20 hours a week. That's how it's gonna go. Do you do full time at where you work, or do you only do part?
both.
Both, just
Yeah.
depending on what they want, more or less.
Yeah,
or?
depending on what they want, depending on what we have available.
Oh,
Mostly,
okay.
mostly full time.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, good luck to you in finding more people, though.
That'll
since you
happen.
have to work a lot. Yeah, someone will come in and fill the gap. But yeah, we're gonna shut it down. So bye, guys. I might be hopping
right.
on later to stream. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna you probably got life to tend to or what?
Stupid life. Yeah, I might come. I might if I get some time, I'll hunt you down.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, well, you have my phone number. You don't really have to hunt that hard.
Oh, I guess that's true. Yeah, we'll do a text.
Yeah, there you go. Well, bye, guys. We'll see
All
you
right.
next
Good night,
week.
everyone.
I